This is the progress of the snow. So that means that the next live stream will be the art print. And after that, the Patreon page will be unpublished. This is the progress of the snow from what I showed you in the last studio vlog, and it's already gone down a lot. As you can see here, the mushroom has disappeared from here, so it's kind of crazy. It's pretty warm today, but apparently it's supposed to snow again sometime this week. I guess we'll see if this goes back up or not. Hello, it is Thursday, March 14th, and it's kind of late right now. It is a lot later than usual. I overslept today. But anyway, we're finally here, finally in the studio space to try to do some things. Yesterday evening, I was working on the digital download for Patreon. And what it is, it's going to be digital stickers that you can print out. So if you have a digital journal or digital agenda or bullet journal, whatever, you can use the artwork that I'm currently creating for those. or if you're someone who doesn't have that, you can print and cut them at home. But I'm also going to take them and make them into physical stickers that'll be in my Etsy shop, and I'll share that with you guys in a little bit. Today's goal is to do a Patreon podcast. I was supposed to do the tutorial that I was supposed to do last month that I didn't do this week. However, last week I worked all week on the 3 prints, so that was time that wasn't accounted for. That also pushed my schedule back a bit. Not only that, I did take a day off after that, which I'm really happy that I did. I almost didn't. I didn't take a day off last week because I knew if I did, I wouldn't get the prints done in time, which I'm happy they got done in time, and I'm happy that I didn't take the day off. So I knew that I at least deserved the Tuesday off. I'm really happy that I took it. So let me show you what I have done so far. This is what I have so far. At the bottom here, we have a sun with a rainbow and clouds. We have a pink flower. We have the color palette that I am currently using. We have a 3-leaf clover, a butterfly, which I'm kind of surprised about. I never thought that I would enjoy drawing butterflies, but they're always really fun to draw. We have a spring banner here. We have some carrot friends here. We have a small bouquet of tulips. And then here we have a cactus, which is literally a cat. I have an old piece of artwork of this and I just redrew it. And on the second bottom, I have Jackie here as a gardener. He's gonna have a watering pail with him. That's where I stopped yesterday. And I probably would add his little carrot plush that was in the March Patreon art print on here as well, and I think that might be it. No one asked, but if you're interested in know what microphone I use, I'm using this microphone right now. It is called the Go USB microphone by JLab, and I love this microphone. I think it was like $60 Canadian, and I'm so happy I invested in this because it makes doing voiceover for YouTube videos sound a lot nicer and a lot more crisp. Hopefully that information was useful, even though you didn't ask for it. Hello patrons, I hope that you're doing well today. This week I decided that I would do the podcast instead of the tutorial. For the final Patreon podcast, I thought that it would be appropriate to talk about this TikTok that I came across last night. Yeah, it is okay, but eventually I think one day it's just gonna come to you like it to me, and you're gonna stop. Yesterday was a very short work day, but I did get the podcast recorded and edited, and I posted that on Patreon, and I think it is like the perfect last Patreon podcast, so I hope that the patrons enjoy it. Today I was thinking about live streaming, and if I did, it would be my first art live stream, but I really need to get the digital download done, so I decided not to, and I think it would be much better to save the live stream for after I wrap up everything on Patreon. So maybe at the end of next week, maybe next Friday. When I do live streams now, I'm doing them on Friday at 6 p.m. I know that's kind of late. If you have a suggestion for a much better date and time, let me know. I'll be more than happy to take your suggestions. So that means that the next live stream will be the art print that I was working on a little bit at the start of the vlog. It features 2 characters of mine that I put together, and it's a redraw of a character that I call a Star Witch. And I drew this character forever ago, but they just never took off. But people buy items of your own characters, your original characters. They either love, like for example, frogs, mushrooms. They have some kind of connection or love for the character, like the character story. I want to bring that character back. The first time I drew the character, it was for Inktober, like forever ago. And then I drew the character again for a Clip Studio Paint drawing contest. And then now I'm bringing it again, but I'm reimagining the character and changing how she looks. And then I also added the moon cat with her because I felt like it made sense. And like reimagining them and putting them together as a print, I think that'd be really, really cool. So that's what I did a few days ago. I think the day I was off on Tuesday that I drew that. With all that said, what's going to happen today is that first I need to pack an order. It'll be my second order in March. Orders have been really quiet for me. I had a few in January, none in February, and I'm starting to get a few this month. And then after that, I need to work on the digital download and try to get it done. So let's get started. The customer ordered one of each of the enamel pens. How exciting. My enamel pens are slowly going down, and whatever I have, it's probably going to be it. I was very lucky to work with a company to do this, so that's the only reason why I even have enamel pens. So know that if you have one of these two or even both, you have a limited pen design. So I did this by mistake. I'm just going to show you because it kills me a little bit when the first one is blank and it goes through and people don't use it and they just tear it off. That's just a waste. I also want to make sure it's already adjusted. So it's already adjusted to the right size. I also use these a lot. I use these smaller ones for addresses more than I use these for tracking. So I'll just adjust them to whatever size I need them to. Put your paper in there. I know this doesn't look nice because I don't have the nice setup, but just going to let it go through, and then I'll just read it really quick and then just push it back so you don't waste the first one. The first one doesn't come out. I did this by mistake and I'm glad that I did it by mistake when I was trying to set it up. But yeah, it's nice to know that you don't have to waste the first one. Finished Jackie last night. Here he is holding a watering can and he's walking, so that's why he has one leg in front of the other, and he's so cute. Then I redrew his plush carrot, and then I also added these flowers so that these flowers can fill in some gaps that are going to be in between the stickers. And I also added this super cute cloud. It's not gonna have this blue outline, but I need the blue outline so I know where to color, because you know it'll be hard to color with the white background with the white cloud. So yeah, I think that's enough. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 pieces of artwork that it's gonna go on the sticker sheet. And then we'll see if I add these circles. I usually like to add the color palette in my sticker sheets, well, especially the mini sticker sheets, but if there's space I might add them. I think they're fun to use and they're great if you want to use them to like do little notes and stuff in your planner or something. But yeah, I'm excited, but I need to get these done, so let's keep coloring. It is Sunday, March 17th, and I am once again behind on editing. I haven't started editing this week's vlog yet. Yesterday, my husband and I went out during the morning and a little bit in the afternoon. But then after we came back, I started working on finishing the rest of the artwork for the digital download, for the sticker sheet, for the Etsy shop. I think I'm going to call it a spring day with Jackie. I think that's a really cute name. I think I'm going to make the sticker sheets a little bit smaller than what I usually make them. My sticker sheets right now are 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches. And I'm thinking of making them 3.5 by 6.5 inches. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with it and see how it looks like and see how I feel once I put it all together. But I will be doing that in the next studio vlog because I need to start editing this one. Next week will be the last week to do Patreon things. I'm about a day late on posting the digital download. I have to do the Pinto Club goodie and I will be doing a tutorial on how shipping works. But the tutorial is the biggest thing I need to do before the end of Patreon. And I'm also hoping to pack all the Patreon awards systems out. And after that, the Patreon page will be unpublished. It was a good run on there, and again, I don't regret it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry, again, if not a lot happened in this video. I know not too much did. But thank you guys again for still watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!